December 8th, 2025 regular meeting of the Wappinger Town Board. May Town Clerk Joe Paoloni please call the roll.
Councilman Bill Beal. Councilwoman Angela Bettina.
Here.
Councilman Chris Phillips.
Here.
Councilman Al Casella.
Here.
Supervisor Joseph Cavasini.
Here. In just a moment, we will invite you to join us in rising for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. That will be followed by an invocation by Reverend Daniel from the Church of the Insurrection and also from St. Andrew and St. Luke's in Beacon. And that will be followed by a moment of silent meditation in memory of one of our residents who often attended these meetings with his dear friend, and that was Dick Carson, who is a U.S. Air Force veteran, lived in Rockingham, and we will deeply miss Dick. He was a great member of this community. So we ask that you keep his family in your thoughts and prayers. Please rise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My friends, I invite you to pray with me in your tradition as I pray in mine. Gracious God, as the nights grow long and the days grow short, we are reminded that you are our true light. And God, we ask that you imbue these leaders of our community with your light. May it give them wisdom and a sense of justice and righteousness, that the decisions that they make and the leadership that they provide builds this community into an even stronger community. And God, we ask your blessing upon all that have gathered here today with their needs and concerns, that they may be heard and that we may work together as you would have us work together. And we ask all of this in the name, your great name. Amen.
Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you, Reverend. Do I have a motion to adopt the agenda?
Move. Do we want to make an amendment?
No.
Then I'll second it.
Moved by Councilman Phillips, second by Councilman Casella. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Do I have a motion to acknowledge the minutes of November 10th, 2025?
I'll move it.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Casella, second by Councilwoman Bettina. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Moving along to our public portion. Do I have a motion to open the public portion?
I make that motion.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Phillips, second by Councilwoman Bettina. All in favor? Aye. Folks, if you'd like to come to the podium to speak on agenda items, you may do so at this time. We ask that you provide your name and address for the record.
Good evening. My name is Grace Martin. I live at Fieldstone Boulevard in Wappingers Falls. I see on the motion for 2025-200, it's the resolution scheduling your annual reorganization meeting for Wappinger. That's always a really good meeting. I would just like to spend just a minute or so talking about, this will be the first time in a number of years that I've watched the board, that Angela Bettina will not be at that meeting. I just want for the record that Angela has served on the planning board for the town. I think it was somewhere around 2012, and I guess for the last 6 or 8 years on the town board. So I want to thank you for your service. It's not easy what all of you do for the town. But again, Angela, I formally want to thank you, and these are from Michael and I.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Really? Oh,
That's pretty cool.
They're beautiful, really. God, Michael, thank you. You guys, really, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do want to say something. It has been and I'm sorry I'm messing up your agenda,
No,
but,
no.
you know, sometimes I could do that. It has been an incredible honor to serve as your councilwoman for 3 terms and as a past member of the town's planning board in 2012. Over the years, we've worked together to make our community stronger, more vibrant, and full of opportunity. We have faced challenges that tested us in ways we never imagined, from sudden microbursts that shook our homes to devastating fires that threatened everything we hold dear. Yet through every storm and every trial, we stood together. We did not falter, we did not give up. Instead, we chose resilience. We chose hope, we chose each other. Our commitment to making this community great has never wavered. When the winds blew, we rebuilt. When the flames rose, we reunited. These moments did not break us, they made us stronger. They reminded us that greatness is not measured by what we avoid, but by how we rise after we fall. Let us celebrate not just survival, but strength. Let us honor the spirit that binds us together, and let us continue to build a future where our community shines brighter than ever before, because together there is nothing we cannot overcome. Thank you to my fellow council members, our dedicated staff, and most importantly, the residents who entrusted me with this responsibility. Public service is not about making speeches or seeking glory. It's about making a difference in the lives of others. Wishing everyone a safe, healthy, prosperous holiday season, and may God continue to bless America and guide us with peace and unity. Again, thank you all.
Joe, before you do that, I want to say something.
Of course,
So-
I was going to say, we had a special segment planned, but this is perfect. We're going to get
But I'm blowing
at
it.
the beginning. Yes, it's all good. Councilman Casella?
Yeah, so Angela, I want to express my sincere gratitude to you. I've known you for 30-plus years, both in politics and also at IBM. It's been a pleasure working with you, and I cherish our friendship, and that also of your better half, Tom. You started out working on the planning board for a number of years before you ran for office in a seat your brother Vinny held for over 20 years. Town board seat is a commitment to help residents and make that town run smoothly. You did both of these, and it's very much appreciated. I want to extend my deepest thanks to you, Angela, for your dedicated service. Serving on the town board is often a quiet task. Meetings that run late, as we know, they used to go to 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, so we had some really long meetings. Decisions that require patience and careful thought, and responsibilities that follow you home long after the meeting is over. It's work not done for recognition, as you said before, but out of genuine desire to make our community stronger. I commend you for donating part of your salary to the veterans at Castle Point, so thank you very much. We do appreciate that. Almost done. We're about halfway there. Sorry. Angela, you brought wisdom, integrity, and spirit of collaboration to every issue that has come before this board. Whether the conversations were easy or difficult, you consistently showed respect for every voice and kept the best interests of our resident at the forefront. Your contributions, both the visible accomplishments and the behind-the-scenes efforts, have made a lasting impact. Our town is better, more resilient, and more prepared for the future because of your service. As you step aside from the role, please know that your legacy remains in the work you've done, the policies you've helped shape, and the example you've set for all of us. We are grateful for your leadership, your dedication, and the countless hours you have given. Thank you, Angela, for serving the community with such commitment and care. We wish you all the best in your next chapter, and I hope you won't be a stranger because I will miss you. I will always consider you a friend and a colleague, and I wish you the best in whatever you decide to do in the future. Thank you.
My turn.
My turn.
So, Angela, again, I have to thank you for your service, which, when I think about it, it's not as easy as people think it is.
No.
And you did it to serve your residents in the second ward, and you did so with grace and honor. I have to thank you personally. When I got on the board, it was a midterm. We didn't have the most chatty of board back then, and you were one of the people that taught me the ropes, because nobody else was. There was no precursor to learning the board and what you do. You learned on the run, so you greatly helped me. You've been a great councilmate and a better friend, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your service and your friendship, and I wish you all the best.
So, Councilwoman, on behalf of the town board, we wanted to present you with a special honor. As was noted by Mrs. Martin earlier, you began serving as a town councilwoman in 2018. Prior to that, representing the town on the planning board. And so on behalf of the town board, we'd like to present you with this special honor for your years of service.
Thank you. Again, thank you, everybody. It's been a pleasure. It's not as easy as it looks. Believe me. You hold the trust of so many people that put you in this position. So, good luck to everybody. Good luck next year. Now let us all hope for unity, peace, and happiness for all. Thank you.
Thanks, Angela.
Thank you. Do we have any other comments from the public in the public portion? Seeing none, do I have a motion to close the
Make a
public
motion to
portion?
close.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Casella, second by Councilwoman Bettina. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
On to our consent resolutions. Resolution 2025-200, resolution scheduling the 2026 annual reorganization meeting of the town of Wappinger. Resolution 2025-202, resolution appointing solid waste attendant at the recycle center. Resolution 2025-203, resolution appointing deputy fire inspector. Resolution 2025-204, resolution appointing member to the Board of Assessment Review. Resolution 2025-207, resolution acknowledging appointment of deputy town clerk to the town of Wappinger. Resolution 2025-208, resolution appointing registrar and deputy registrar of vital statistics for the village of Wappingers Falls. Resolution 2025-210, correspondence log. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Casella, second by Councilman Phillips. All in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Welcome aboard to our new deputy town clerk. Congratulations. Thank you for joining us in the seat already, and we'll see you at work 8:30, bright and early tomorrow. Thank you. On to our non-consent resolutions. Resolution 2025-201, resolution adopting Town of Wappinger Employee Personnel Manual.
I'll make that motion.
Moved by Councilman Phillips,
I'll second it.
second by Councilman Casella. Any discussion?
I just want to thank you and everybody's hard work on it. It's been well over a year in the making,
Yes.
so thank you for getting it done.
Thank you, Councilman Phillips.
Just to make another comment to a couple of them. So this is the first time this has been updated in 15 years.
Correct.
This is an astronomical attempt here to make this move forward. It took a lot of hard work, dedication. I appreciate not only your support, but also the controller and, of course, Megan, our HR person. What I will say, though, is it's been a collaborative effort.
Yes.
By the town board here. So again, supervisor did an outstanding job. We made some minor changes to it. But again, it's a collaborative effort because the whole board owns this and we're going to all vote on this. So again, I want to thank you for it. It's got a lot of new things in here. Drug policy, personal time, vacation time, longevity, things of that nature. All the New York State requirements that we were needed to update here. We did all those too. Civil service. So it took a lot of work to get this put together here, and we do appreciate it, because I know you put a lot of time and effort in it, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilman Casella. To piggyback off of that, again, this has been something that has gone through several administrations attempting to do. We're very proud to have gotten to the finish line. I appreciate the collaborative comments from my colleagues on the town board, but again, a huge shout out again to our personnel administrator, Megan Squarzini, and our town comptroller, Daniel Tucker, as well as Labor Council. This was a great collaborative effort, and this is something that is needed for our non-union employees especially, something that unfortunately was not done for quite some time. So this is good that we're getting this across the finish line, and I appreciate everyone's comments. Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Seeing no nays, the employee handbook has been adopted. Thank you very much. Resolution 2025-205, resolution introducing a local law amending Chapter 122 of the Town Code, amending fee schedule on legalization fees. Do I have a motion for discussion?
I'll move it.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Casella, second by Councilman Phillips. I would like to know if you referred to your packets on page 18. There is one amendment that I would like to make. I would like to strike
Number B.
letter B, correct, from the second occurrence or failure, timely to correct, $250. I'd like to strike that B. The property only fails to fully correct. I'd like to strike that line. And folks, by the way of public information on this, it is the intent of the town board not to penalize our residents, our neighbors, who might have mistakenly installed a hot water heater without a permit, or might have mistakenly done something without a permit. The idea is not to fine them for this. The idea is to get them to get the permit and for it to be safely inspected. This is all about safety. One thing that this board firmly believes is we don't need to attempt a money grab here on a legalization fee that was adopted in 2016. There are still avenues in the code that our town code enforcement officers can take when it comes to issuing violations and things that are above and beyond. But again, when this is someone's first time, often we have a number of residents who a spouse has passed away. They did not realize that the spouse did not get a building permit. We have situations where individuals didn't know that something required a permit. The idea is just for them to get it inspected. They'll take out a basic permit fee, and we, as a town, do not need to penalize you for that. But if you consistently do it, then there is an avenue that is outlined in the town code to address that. So that's by way of information. We're not trying to over-penalize residents. We want you to do the right thing.
And we've had a number of contractors out there that have done work in somebody's house before, and they failed to get the permit. So we've had 2 or 3 of those, and we have one actually in our own building here alone, where they forgot to fill out the paperwork, and so now they're trying to sell a house. As you said, there was unfortunately a death in the family.
Yes.
They found out that they didn't have a permit for some of the work done. So what this does is the supervisor says this helps protect those people, gives them a first-time opportunity to clean it up, because that's what we want.
Yes.
We want all violations cleaned up here. We don't want to penalize them, as you said, for a legalization fee. So I think this is a really good law and update to it.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further discussion on the local law proposal? Nope. All right, this is scheduling a public hearing to be held at our next meeting in January. So, seeing no further discussion, all in favor? Aye. Motion passes. Resolution 2025-206, resolution introducing local law amending the town code regarding wintertime parking restrictions. Do I have a motion for discussion?
So moved.
I'll second.
Moved by Councilman Phillips, second by Councilman Casella. Under discussion, back in 2018, the town board took action to amend the wintertime parking ordinance. Essentially, they wrote up legislation that only enforces this parking ordinance when there is a snow emergency. Many of you might remember that it was from November to April. No parking permanently on the overnights. But there is really no avenue, like when we had a daytime storm, for no parking restriction. And again, many neighborhoods throughout the town have shorter driveways. They might rely on on-street parking. So the town board in 2018 reformed this code, and essentially the purpose of it was, and how it's been followed ever since 2018, was the parking ordinance is only in effect when there is a snow emergency declared by the town supervisor or the highway superintendent. There is still one section of code in here that keeps it, and I can read it, keeps the original intent of the code, which says between November 1st of each year and March 31st of the following year, only during so basically overnight parking is prohibited during wintertime period, which again contradicts what the intent was and what the entire rest of the code says and gives the authority to the superintendent of highways and myself to do. So upon talking with our other towns, such as the town of Fishkill, they've implemented this. The village of Wappingers Falls has also implemented this. We are going back to the original intent of the code and removing that one line that was mistakenly not removed by the prior administration. That is what this does. So effectively, what we've been following since 2018, you can park your cars right now on the road. That's what the intent of this legislation is, to continue to allow that. And again, only during snow emergencies you would remove it. Any further discussion on this code? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
No, I
One-
disagree with it.
One nay. Thank you very much. Motion passes. Resolution 2025-209, resolution authorizing amendments to the 2025 budget. I believe that we have a motion to table.
Yes, we do.
Moved by Councilman Phillips,
I'll second it.
second by Councilman Casella. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
That resolution is tabled. That concludes our non-consent resolutions. Items for special consideration and new business. I'd like to give a special shout out to our town parks and recreation team for an incredible celebration of lights and tree lighting that we had last Friday. Brexel Schlotthaus Park, I think, has never looked better. The tree looks incredible. Special shout out to Buildings and Grounds. Every new addition that we added to the park this year was incorporated into this year's Christmas and holiday festivities, so that park truly looks amazing. One of my crazy ideas this year was to buy a snow cannon, which offered some special Christmas magic to our residents and definitely our youngest residents out there. So we had fake snow, we had an amazing parade, and I just have to thank Buildings and Grounds, Parks and Recreation, our town staff for doing a tremendous job, and our residents for attending, because it was definitely a little chilly out there.
Yeah, it was.
Moving into next year, as we noted before, our 2026 approved budget outlines funding for our Rev 250 celebrations for next year. That is the celebration of the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. Parks and Recreation has outlined a few events for the year, including some Revolutionary War reenactors and some encampments. It'll be great. We've been working in collaboration with the Wappinger Historical Society as well to create a living history map and tour. So there's some really exciting things that are coming very soon in 2026 as we continue our history celebration that we had this year for our town's 150th anniversary. And we'd like to note that on December 31st, the last day of our town's 150th anniversary, we will be burying our 150th anniversary time capsule. It is the largest time capsule I have ever seen. We are going to continue to collect things as we have throughout the year to place it. That will be buried on December 31st at 1:50 p.m. At Brexel Schlotthaus Park. The stage and dance floor there actually has a special monument that is being built to entomb this time capsule. We did a lot of research on time capsules, and we found out when you bury them in the ground, they don't hold up for too long, and this time capsule has to hold up for a long time because it will be opened in the year 2125, which is incredible. So 100 years from that date. So we encourage everyone to join us on December 31st at the park. Another event that is going on in town as we celebrate the holiday season is the Wappinger Community Menorah Lighting that will be in Mizzier Park on December 16th at 5:30. Encourage everyone to join us out in Mizzier. This Saturday, we will be celebrating Wreaths Across America, which is a global event that takes place on Saturday at noon at Wappingers Falls Rural Cemetery. We have hundreds of wreaths that have been donated by our neighbors that will be placed by volunteers on veterans' graves. We encourage everyone to join us at the Wappingers Falls Rural Cemetery on Saturday. Then the following day on Sunday, this is the first time that we're doing this, our town's own Middlebush Cemetery and New Hackensack Cemetery will be participating on Sunday, December 14th. Also, starting at noon, we'll be meeting out at New Hackensack and making our way to Middlebush to recognize those veterans' graves as well. Those are two neat locations. As at the Middlebush Cemetery, we'll be recognizing an American Revolution veteran and 2 Civil War veterans, and at the New Hackensack Cemetery, we'll be recognizing a dozen Revolutionary War veterans as well. So we encourage everyone to join us for that. In the second ward, we had sent an update. We met with representatives from the City of New York DEP project. This has been something that's been going on since 2011, this project. And for those of you who might not know, the City of New York undertook a massive project to bypass their tunnel under the Hudson River, which was leaking millions of gallons of water every day. And they created this bypass. The town of Wappinger was provided funding to deliver water to their aqueduct site in the Chelsea Hamlet. This has been going on for quite some time, folks. This project, when we took office, when we met with DEP, was supposed to be resolved in May of this year. And apparently, once they dewatered their tunnel, there were a number of substantial issues that we're facing our friends in the city, including their pumps failing, major sinkholes in the town of Newburgh, something that we did not have, fortunately, in the town of Wappinger, wells going dry in the town of Newburgh. So they have actually placed this project on hold until the year 2030. Especially with the incoming mayoral administration in the City of New York. They do not know the future of this project. So we are advising residents that if you see some changes going on at the aqueduct site down in Chelsea, they are pulling all of their contractors out of there. They are doing site restoration. They are doing landscaping. They are effectively finishing the project on our side, and we are waiting to hear the final outcome as to when they will be moving forward with completing the project, at least by 2030. So
It would also be good if they repaved the road, Chelsea Road, because
Yes.
that road is a mess
We
due to the
agree.
trucks.
we agree, because we raised that concern to them as well, since there will be such a delay in construction, and there will not be as needed mobilization of construction workers when they restart the project. We would like to see that road repaved. So that will be definitely noted as we had them repave River Road North some years ago. So I wanted to provide residents with that update, as this was something that just came up recently, and we've advised the councilwoman-elect too of that meeting as well. Otherwise, we had yet another incredible year, I'd say, in the town of Wappinger. This is our last meeting of the year, which, again, I'd like to thank all of our town staff for their incredible work this year, our elected officials, our consultants, as this was one for the record books. We reformed policies and laws that affect our quality of life for our residents. We undertook the largest public works project in this town's history this year, and we celebrated our town's 150th anniversary, and I think that we all have accomplished things that we should all be proud of. So thank you, each and every one of you, for that. Councilwoman Bettina, I wish you the best of luck,
Thank you.
and thank you for your service as well.
Thank you.
Because Councilman Casella often gets upset when I start with the first ward, and the first ward councilman has not arrived, I guess I'll hand it over to the fourth ward for some comments.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
No problem.
So, As the supervisor said earlier on, we talked about the Christmas tree lighting. We had about 100 kids come out there. Great event. Very cold. I love the snowmaking machine, but a really nice event for all the kids to see Santa. So I'm glad we had an opportunity to do it. I'm glad the parents came out for the cold weather. So over at Sighthouse Park, we're still almost done with the dance floor, so we're probably 95% done there. We expect that they're going to hopefully finish up real soon, so that'll be something that'll be nice. Community Center also at Sighthouse Park, again, that's almost complete. I think last time we were there, they were probably 80% done with the floor, so.
Floor was finished today.
Okay, good. So once that's done, we can start to move people from our senior center here in Town Hall over to the senior center or over at Schlatthaus Park. Lights over pickleball courts, so just so people know, effective December 31st, they will be shut down. They'll be put back on March 31st. Royal Ridge, just to let people know, that's the development I live in. They're replacing the gas lines. First phase is almost done. They'll start second phase early spring of next year. The expectation is that they'll have the whole development repaved by mid-summer. I'm working with Mike Sheehan and team to make sure that happens, but also the company that's the subcontractor for Central Hudson, so we're hoping to get that done. And the only other thing I want to say is thank you to the residents for your support, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Councilman Phillips?
From last Friday, ditto for what was said about the event out at Schlatthaus. It was an incredible event. The park it's amazing. If you take a look at it, what it was a year ago,
Yeah.
It's nothing like it. If you haven't seen the video, Mike Miner, it looks like a Hollywood production. It's really fantastic. We know we've hired a fantastic guy, but
Yes.
he outdoes himself all the time. And much to what you were saying, if you think about the projects that were done, from the Chelsea boat ramp to Robinson Lane and in between, it's been an amazing turnaround. It's been a true pleasure to work with this board. People say we see you argue. You want differing opinions, but the result has been fantastic. You want somebody to question what you have to think. Well, then it's up to you to convince them that you're right. And this board has done that. It's really we've gotten incredible things done, and I just can't thank this board enough. It's been a pleasure. We've got a lot done. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody, and we'll see you again next year.
Thank you, Councilman.
Yes, Mr. Miner does amazing work. I think he's close to Disney as we can get. So, Mike, thank you for everything that you've done for the town. Come pop your head out. Michael?
When Mike Miner, our town videographer, is not here, he is filming for the
Thank
New York
you.
Jets. Let's just make this clear. He was just
You are
out.
the best,
Yeah.
Mike. Thank you for everything that you've done for the town. Honestly, thank you. And thank everybody that tunes in, and thank you for the support, and it would be good if more people come to the meetings. But I know it's better to stay at home, too, with that hot chocolate and watch us on TV. So again, thank you, everybody, and have a blessed holiday.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilman Casella brought up a real quick quote on the senior center move. We just finalized this today. Obviously, Town Hall is closed on Christmas. The senior center will also be closed on December 26th as we start our migration over to Schlatthaus Park. As we've noted before, we received a grant for $75,000 to renovate our town senior center here at Town Hall. That will include a brand-new kitchen, restrooms, new paint colors, new floor. They will all get redone. And on January 5th, Schlatthaus Park, our brand-new community center, will be opening. So we will host a ribbon cutting on January 5th. That is a Monday, and that is when we will have completed the move from the senior center to Schlatthaus, and that's where everything will be until the renovations are completed at the senior center. So we just want to advertise that as well. With that, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. We hope everyone has a lovely Christmas season, and we will see you all in the new year. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Move.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Phillips, second by Councilman Casella. All in favor? Aye. Thank you very much, everyone.